I said in one of my earlier videos that I'm actually a big fan of failing in business.
What the hell?
But those failures are super important for you because this is the stuff you're learning from. And I made tons of failures. I admit, I still fail daily. I still make mistakes. I believe this is how I'm getting better in doing business. This is the reason why I have quite a lot of knowledge about running a business. I can share some of the things I wish I'd done from the beginning when I started this company. The things that I'm gonna talk about here, they are actually very cheap to do. These are like some kind of habits. They might give you more traffic on your website, which can lead to more clients. And actually all of these techniques together, they are actually very powerful. And actually talking about brand, this is like the main thing I want to start with, because we're always talking about starting a business. But what you have to understand from the beginning is that we're gonna create a brand. And a brand is massively important here because a brand is the reason why people will buy from you. It's the reason why people will pay more money for your products than from your competitor. Simply creating a brand, it's way more powerful than saying, I'm gonna create a business. And I really urge you to learn a lot about branding, and I want you to understand this whole concept, because everything in your business is gonna be tied to this brand. Take away this brand and it might all fall apart. You simply have to learn more about it, because this is like a very big part of an e-commerce business. Also, one thing I would recommend is once you know which brand name you're gonna use, first buy a domain name. Many people are very much focused on getting just like brandname.com, like nike.com or whatever. But if you're gonna start out, try to find a domain name that you can buy for cheap. I would recommend first buying the domain name and building the website around that. I would not recommend buying the trademark unless you know that your products are selling. Another feature that I started quite late with, I wish I started with it from the start, is SEO building. So you have a website and the content on this, so the text and everything. Usually when you start a website, it's not so much. It's why you have to start blogging. And blogging, it's actually just writing little articles that have like keywords, and it's thanks to these blogging that you're gonna actually get a better ranking in Google or other search engines. All the resources about SEO, they're very easy to find on the internet. They're all for free. And simply by writing like one blog article per week or something, you can create like basically a traffic magnet from your website. Actually, this is also how I got some B2B sales also. Simply companies that Google me, they find my website, they see I have some authority, and they decide to request a price. Another thing I started way too late with was actually collecting email addresses. My problem was actually that I was mainly selling on Amazon for years. Your clients on Amazon, you're not able to catch their information. Even more so, it's against the terms of service to save the little information you can get from your clients, even if you're shipping to them yourself. You can actually solve that by creating a newsletter. It doesn't have to be much. I mean, you can just send one newsletter every week or every 2 weeks, maybe even every month. Fact is, your email list is very, very valuable, and you want to start building it from the start. Another mistake I made, and I was just mentioning it, is that I started selling on Amazon, but I didn't have an alternative. Even if people see your brand on Amazon, you would be surprised how many of these people will simply Google your brand. They want to check your brand, they want to see if you have a website online, and this is kind of how you can get sales on your own web shop. Just keep in mind, clients know that if they buy on Amazon, it's safe. Like if they want to return it, they can simply return it within 30 days without any problem. So make sure that you have the same conditions about returning on your web shop, so people also feel safe by buying on your website. You always want to have, like, next to your Amazon shop, your own website, and if possible, your own shop. Even if you don't have money to pay for a web shop, with WooCommerce, you can even set up your own web shop for free. WooCommerce is basically for free. You just have to pay for your own hosting, and that's it. If if you have a bit of money, I would recommend just getting a Shopify because it's way more user-friendly than WooCommerce. Also keep in mind there might be people that want big quantity of your products, and if they find you on Amazon, it could be that they will surf to your website and request like, hey, I need 500 pieces of this product. This is another reason why you need to have your own website. Another feature I would recommend starting with is having like social media pages. Social media is massively important. Also, it doesn't require much to have it running. Have your Facebook and Instagram at least. You could also have YouTube or TikTok, but I think Facebook and Instagram, these are maybe the most important. It's very powerful to reach out to your audience. Maybe you have some people that are in your niche and they have quite some following. Perhaps it can be interesting to reach out to them and to say, hey, what if I send you this product for free and you can make a video about it, or you can make some videos and photos about it. I would also say be very careful with it. Do not send too many products at once, because often those people might overestimate themselves. They end up with simply reviewing just one, or they won't even review one. You can even ask them their opinion about some of the products. These are just a couple of features that they won't cost you too much money, and it's all gonna help to make your brand very established brand in time.